New disaster recovery centers are open now by FEMA, and for those impacted by those tornadoes that ripped through our state earlier this month. WSFA 12 News reporter Bethany Davis is live at one of those new disaster recovery centers in Selma this morning. Bethany, these centers will go a long way when it comes to helping those tornado victims get back on their feet.
Well, these disaster recovery centers will provide one-on-one assistance to those who are affected by those January 12th tornadoes and straight line winds. This is Issa Mansouri, who's with FEMA, who's operating these disaster recovery centers. Explain for us exactly what these disaster recovery centers are, how they work, and how they work to help people.
Thank you so much for having us. FEMA and the state of Alabama opened this disaster recovery center here in Selma. We have two of them. One is here at the Dr. Michael and Catherine Bullock's Community Center. That is on Broadway. The other one is at the Felix Heights Community Center. So the disaster recovery center are brought very close to the disaster where people have been affected. You don't need to make any appointments. You just walk in, and once you walk in, what you should bring with you is one, your ID card. Of course, your social security number, they will need that. Then the address where you were during the disaster and now where you are staying, your current address, so that FEMA will be able to reach you. At the same time, you are also required to have your phone number, whether a landline or a cell phone, where FEMA can also reach you. Then if you prefer direct deposit to your bank account, you can also provide the banking information. And if you have an insurance, you can provide the insurance agency or the insurance policy number. So all you need to do is to come to the Disaster Recovery Center, which is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Sunday.
Walk us, I know these are, people will be here to help walk people through step by step getting the assistance that they need. What specific services and assistance will be available to people here?
The assistance that will be available here is one, lodging assistance, then of course housing assistance, then other needs. The housing assistance, for example, if you have moved to another place, then you need assistance, you can also apply here. That process will be going on. Then the lodging assistance, if you are currently staying in a hotel or a motel, FEMA will also help you to reimburse that payment. Then if you have other needs, for example, medical needs, then you also have documentation needs, you can also come to the recovery center. FEMA will provide that, because at this time it is very stressing. So they can also provide for you information about dental and medical needs. So this is why these recovery centers are open here. You don't need to make any appointment, as I said earlier on. So you can also apply online, which is disasterassistant.gov. You can also use or download the FEMA app to apply, or you call the 800 number, which is 800-621-3362. Or if you started that process, then you are stuck along the line, you can also walk into the disaster recovery centers.
Good information. I know this is going to provide a lot of help for people. Already, though, you've opened several other disaster recovery centers in other parts of the state that are already helping people who were affected by those January 12th tornadoes and straight line winds. As for the three that opened just this weekend, this is one at the Bullock Community Center on Broad Street. Another one opened in Dallas County. That's at the Felix Heights Community Center. That's on Medical Center Parkway. And then FEMA opened a third one this weekend in Hale County. Jasmine.
All right, Bethany, we have a list of those disaster recovery centers and locations right now on our website, WSFA.com.